Glad to have Mr. Aaron Goodvin in our studios. How's it going, Aaron?
What is happening, Jeremy? I'm doing great. How are you?
Right on, man. First time meeting you.
Yeah.
Love the new single, Knock on Wood.
Thank you.
You're originally from Spirit River, Alberta, a small town, living in the bright lights of Nashville right now.
Yes.
How did you get into country music?
Yes. It all kind of started with my family. Around the campfire, you know, my auntie, all my uncles and aunties, my parents, they all play guitar, sing around, and that was kind of where country music was kind of born for me, and it just kind of stumbled over the years and turned into something. So
yeah, you credit a karaoke machine when you were 10 to kind of kickstart your singing career. Tell us about
that's
that.
how it all began. It was all for fun at first, and you know, it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I started off. You know, I started off singing, but it wasn't until I performed in front of a crowd when I was about 12 that I really thought where, you know, kind of the moment kind of turned, and it turned into, you know, me wanting to do this for a living, play for people. So,
do you get a kick out of that? Playing in front of a live show once in a while?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You also had credit on Luke Bryan's album, Crash My Party, with the single Out Like That. That's opened a lot of doors for you.
Sure has. It's that was my first major label cut in the States, and I mean, I don't think you go any bigger than that.
That's right.
It's a pretty big record to be on. You know, I have a double platinum record on my wall, and it's a good reminder that of kind of where I came from, and it helps me through because it's, you know, something that nobody thought I could do. And so it's a reminder for me. It opened a lot of doors. It was a huge thing for my career. So.
And Johnny Reid as well, being very influential in your career.
Yeah, another great person. I've been very blessed in my life and in my career. Johnny's one of the best human beings I know, and he makes me a better human, and just to be in his presence and kind of be around him and see how he does things, and you know, it's really an amazing, such an amazing opportunity to be on this tour and to open up for Johnny. So, all
right, well, you brought your guitar. Would love to hear a track if that's cool.
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, it's Aaron Goodvin live at CFWE.
This is gonna be the new singles. Is this in the right spot? Just making sure.
We're good, man.
Go. A smile, what a smile. Look at that face. No, it ain't hard to tell what's going on these days. No secret, you can see it. Oh, it's everywhere she goes. There ain't nothing like a woman with that look in her eyes. You know there's someone somewhere that's been treating her right. She's shining like that diamond right there on her left hand. And oh, what it do when it does what it does. Ain't nothing like a woman in love. Move every move, feet off the ground. So high on the ride, way up in them clouds. She ain't falling, she's all in. Oh, and loving everywhere she's at. There ain't nothing like a woman with that look in her eye. You know there's someone somewhere that's been treating her right. She's shining like that diamond right there on her left hand. And oh, what it do when it does what it does. Ain't nothing like a woman in love. Oh, yeah. someone somewhere that's been treating her right. She's shining like that diamond right there on her left hand. And oh, what it do when it does what it does. Ain't nothing like a woman in love. Oh, and every day I'm thanking the good Lord above for sending me this woman in love.
Yes. Aaron Goodvin live at CSWA. Tell us about that song.
It's a song that I wrote with my producer, Bart Butler, and a good friend of ours named Bryce Long. That was the first song we ever wrote. Bryce has written a bunch of hits for his last one, I think, was Like a Cowboy for Randy Houser. So that was his last big hit. But he graciously makes a lot of time for us. He's big fan of what Bart and I do, so it's an amazing song. It was the first song we wrote. It's just a title, and we just knocked it out. So yeah.
You're a great songwriter. Where do you get a lot of the inspiration from on some of your songs?
She's sitting behind you.
Your fiance?
Yeah, she's here today. I brought her on my media tour today because it's been a month since I've seen her. But no, it's just a lot of times somebody will say something or somebody will. I usually pull from my own life, I'm definitely guilty of doing that. So it's, anytime I got an idea for a song, I just try and sit down with it, try and, pull inspiration for wherever that title comes from or wherever the music comes from. So
what do you love the most about country music?
This is a really great question. My favorite thing about country music is it's the only genre where you can, trying to figure out how to say this right. It's the only genre where you can kind of lay your heart out on the table and actually say what most people don't want to say or won't say. I know for me, country music, it just always feels like home for me, and I've always had a love for it. I buy every record that comes out. So for me, it's a comfortable feeling. It's a feeling that everything's going to be all right, and I feel like I guess my message and what I do for my music is just it's all about chasing dreams. And if God puts a dream on your heart, go for it, because I'm just a small town, Alberta boy who liked to play hockey and, liked to write songs that turned into what I am today. I was told a lot of times I couldn't make it. And, I heard no a lot more than I heard yes. So I think, for me, it's like, keep your head down, keep going, and country music reminds me of that. It reminds me that, God can make something out of nothing. So
nice. The single "Knock on Wood" was huge for you. Is huge. You just released a new music video for that as well.
Yeah.
Great job, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Tell us about "Knock on Wood."
It's a song that once again I wrote with Bart Butler. I write a lot with my producer, and I wrote that with Bart Butler and Larry McCoy. Those guys know me really well. They've known me for a long time. They've known my ups. They've known my downs. And I think that really helped in writing this song, because I was able to spit out my life, and they were able to help me kind of shape the song into what it is. At the time, Bart and Larry had written a song called, had a song on the charts that they wrote with Thomas Rhett called "Make Me Wanna," and we were all sitting down writing a whole nother song, and Bart, it was about top 10, I think, and it was pushing its way up to number one, and Bart just said, when "Make Me Wanna" goes number one, and he knocked on wood, and he goes, "Knock on wood," and I go, and for some reason when he said it at that time, this lyric just popped into my head, which was, I'm going to change the world, just me and this guitar. So in turn, that song just kind of turned into a song really about hope, really about just what I was talking about, like making something out of nothing. And so that certainly happened for me, and the song was perfect. When I played it for Warner, I was just playing him a song that
that was me. I just wanted them to hear it. Looking back now, it's a no-brainer first single, but at the time I was like, huh? And I was like, what are you talking about? So.